Hello, Aquarius. So, this is a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March 2022. I actually think I'm going to pull either an astrology card, just trying to figure out. Just trying to get an overall energy for your reading, and then we will start pulling your tarot. We will also do a love reading, first a financial, career, kind of everyday life reading, and then a love reading. Then we'll get some advice from the universe. So let's get started. Welcome, Spirit. This is for Aquarius for March 2022. Earth energy, persistence, patience, and practicality. So very grounded energy for the air signs. So we will see how that plays out. This could be when it comes to your finances and career and all of that. Make sure this is recording correctly. Okay, I think we're good. So, presenting as earth energy, Pisces got water, so sometimes you get the energy that you're in. So, I mean, all of these aren't even the elements as well, but this is kind of what we're coming up with. Let's start here with your sort of everything in the 3D. So this will be money, career, finances. It can talk about housing, new vehicles, things like that. So we have persistence, patience, and practicality. Sounds very Virgo-like, which Virgo is an earth sign. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for the earth signs. Okay, let's go ahead. This is for Aquarius for the month of March 2022. Ooh, weird. Saw the rainbow there. So we are Two of Pentacles. So you might have a lot on your plate right now. Trying to juggle. For some of you, it could be you have two jobs that you're trying to keep up with. It could be house and home that you're trying to keep up with, family and career. And then under the deck we have Temperance. So as you can see, we have the alchemy here. We have the water and the fire. She's tempering out the impurities. Temperance talks about moderation, things in moderation, and kind of healing and having patience. And with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like that's kind of the message here. Is it's telling you to try and maybe be practical, because we have practicality, and then we have patience. That's Temperance. So we're already starting to kind of see where this is going a little bit when it comes to, you might need to it could be talking about for some of you to have patience, for some of you to be practical. Seven of Wands, so that is a defensive energy, and then we have the Hanged Man here. The Seven of Wands can talk about you taking a step back and deciding if this is something that you still want, if this is something that you want to fight for. It can also be you're defending something. You're defending yourself. You're feeling defensive, as you can see the energy here in the card. The Hanged Man is a sacrificing energy. So it's kind of like that's another card of, you know, time is kind of standing still right now. We're needing to have patience. It's not the right time. But it's almost like, you know, it's not the right time, or you're holding things off because it might work out better later, something to that effect. But I'm not going to look too hardly into the underneath the card. They kind of help a little bit, but we're mainly going with the cards that come out. So we have, what this is, these two are telling me is you're juggling more than one thing, and you have to kind of take a step back and decide which one you want to fight for, because you do need to kind of be practical and put something down, because you can't keep up the juggling for forever kind of thing. And with the Hangman, that's also taking like a step back or a pause and getting a new perspective on things. So it's kind of really talking about kind of evaluating the situation when it comes to the multiple things that you're kind of juggling at one time. Let's get one more card here. All right, so now we have some more. This is Capricorn energy. That's the devil. So it is talking about, you know, really kind of unchaining yourself to something, because the devil can be where you're chained to something, you're like under contract with something that you can't get out of, or it can be like an addiction. Let's see what this is. So the Two of Cups under the deck. This is an equal pairing. This is a partnership where it is very mutual. It's not toxic. There's not one person giving more than the other. It's they're both filling each other's cups equally. So when we're doing kind of everyday life reading and we're not over here in the love part yet, I'm going to read this as more as you need to find which one of these is more of an equal. Even the rainbows match. Look at this. Even, you know, like the two, as far as there's a need to make a choice, and I think this is kind of more advice of telling you that one is toxic and one is not. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out and this. Ooh, and then we do have Three of Cups under that. The Three of Cups for me, if it's surrounded by negative cards, can imply like a third party situation. So some of you might be juggling relationships or something to that effect, even though we're not in romance. So I mean, we're talking about practicality, the grounded earth energy, and we are doing the finance and career and everyday and everything in the 3D. So in that sense, the Three of Cups would talk about your inner circle, kind of like a girls' night out, guys' night out sort of thing, celebrating with friends. And maybe that's what you need. You know, maybe you're juggling too much, and in order to get your head right and to kind of reevaluate things. And sometimes we need that. We need our inner circle to kind of like, you know, you talk to your mom or you talk to your sister, or you talk to, you know, your best friend or something, and you hear them kind of tell you the advice. You know, your mom's going to give you advice, but you're not really hearing it. But then you go out with your friends, and then you have another group of friends tell you kind of the same thing, and then you're like, okay, maybe you know, these people know me, maybe there's something to this, but you're not really hearing it if it's just your mom. But when it's like, you know, your inner circle telling you as well, then you're like, okay, maybe I need to look further into this, you know, because maybe you're not seeing this as something. This can be something you know, an addiction and passion and fun and excitement and all of that. And this is more healthy and mutual and that sort of thing. And you're juggling both. And you need to take a step back and figure out what you're going to set down, because you do have to, with the Two of Pentacles, put something down. You know, and then we have under the deck that Three of Cups, kind of talking about maybe, you know, getting some advice from having a night out to clear your head, or maybe even getting advice from your closest and nearest and dearest, the people that you trust. This was under the deck, under all of this, so I pulled it out, and then this was under that. So this I'm going to put here as the Two of Cups, and this is kind of what we're working with. I want to clarify. All right. That was the Two of Cups right there. There's the Two of Cups right here, that I just split the deck at, and then under the deck is the Four of Wands, which is the marriage card. Oh, I really hope this is not a three-party situation where, you know, there is the person that's meant for you, and then, you know, that there is a third party kind of coming in there. Either way, you've got to figure out what you're hanging on to or what you want. Or maybe that's kind of the thing, is it's like you're not really, I don't know why this is coming out like a career reading. Let's go ahead or coming out like a relationship reading instead of money and career. So I need to clarify the Devil, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, and then the Two of Cups for Aquarius. Strength. And then the Five of Wands is under the deck. So having strength through the conflict, having strength through the chaos. The fives are instability. There's competition when it comes to this. So maybe you are one of the people in the third party. I don't know. Let me keep going. So we have the Strength card. This is, the Strength card does not represent the lion. The Strength card represents the woman that has tamed the lion. She is being very graceful with him, and that's kind of the whole point of, it's like the opposite of your ego. You're not coming roaring with your ego. You're coming in from your higher self here with that infinity. So when I'm saying, you know, have strength or confidence or courage, you know, it doesn't mean come in roaring like the lion. Queen of Pentacles, there is that earth energy, that Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you are presenting as that you're perceiving the world around you because you're showing up as the queen, and there's the Death card underneath. So something does need to close out. Something needs to come to an end, and you are being very practical about it. And we did have like the Hanged Man and things like you're taking a step back. You're having the patience, the confidence, and the courage, and you're acting very gracefully, very patient, and practical during this situation. Maybe you're choosing between two jobs, and one is a very toxic environment, or you have to sign a non-compete, or you have to sign some kind of contract, so you're kind of legally bound there. Whatever you're choosing, it's like there is something that is so perfect for you and so not perfect for you. And you've got to really take that step back with that seven and see, you know, be persistent, be patient, and be practical with it. You know, if something, because this can be very tempting, right? It's the Devil. So, all right, I feel like we're getting somewhere. I'm not going to read it as a third party situation. I'm going to read it as you need to get kind of some clarity, have a night out, and kind of take a look at that. Let's go on to your love side of things for Aquarius for the month of March 2022 for love. That was just Temperance as well, where I cut the deck. Oh, I wonder if that's wanting to come out. I'm going to put it back in because I was kind of trying to mix up the deck a little more, but we do have the Eight of Pentacles, so if this comes back out, then it was definitely meant to. The Eight of Pentacles is, as you can see, she's hard at work. It's mastering your skill, working, just constantly working. You can see she's made all of these pentacles. She's crafting and mastering her skills. I was just trying to do one of these where I kind of mix it up a little more, and then now I'm going to go into the shuffle. So, all right, this is for love for Aquarius. What do we have? The Empress. Ooh, Empress for love. That's divine feminine right there. Uh-oh, Eight of Cups under the deck. So this is, I love how the light, sunlight coming in from the window, and then the moonlight coming in from this window. So this person is not finding emotional fulfillment in any of these cups. This has ran its course, whatever is going on. So they are going to find their Nine of Cups. They're going to find their wish fulfillment, whatever is going to bring them emotional fulfillment. So this could be the Empress here talking about self-love and taking care of ourselves. Making sure that we're okay, loving ourselves, taking that time, taking the time like over here with having a night out, having a break from everything. Ooh, Three of Swords. So caring for ourselves after heartache. This is healing from heartache, sadness. That Three of Swords. What's under the deck? Nine of Wands. Yep, that's a protective energy. We're a wounded warrior here in this card, where we are kind of protecting ourselves, putting up walls, or trying to gain the strength to push through. That is the Nine of Wands. So, yeah, you're healing from past wounds and taking care of yourself. So far, it's kind of looking like you've gone through a lot. Wounded warrior, it's not like you were just wounded once. It's over and over and over. It's all the Nine Wands represent all the battles that you have gone through. So the Three of Swords is talking about healing all of that. Let's go ahead and see. Seven of Cups. Let me see. Did anything else flip over? What's under the deck? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. So choices. Seven of Cups can talk about choices, and then with the Ace of Pentacles under the deck, that is talking about something new coming in. This card can read a different way as well, like where we are projecting our fears or we're not seeing things clearly. But with the Ace of Pentacles under the deck, I'm going to take that as this is meaning you're going to have different options, many different options, unless it tells me otherwise, the more cards that come out. But as of now, that would be choices. Ooh, Three of Pentacles. So things are going to come together, teamwork, collaboration. But this talks about, like, as you can see, these three are collaborating here or doing teamwork. and whatever they're doing is working. Like they're doing a ritual or a spell, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to collaborate or be in a team with somebody, but what it does mean is that things are going to start working and coming together for you. Like the Two of Pentacles, that's where you're kind of juggling crap and you've got to figure out what you're doing. This is where you've already set that one down. Now you're focused on this one thing and things are really working for you and coming together. Six of Wands, victory. So this is under the deck after this coming out. This is victory, success, and public recognition. So you're going to have things are definitely going to come together for you, and you're like that new pentacle coming in, and you have a lot of choices. So if you are currently healing from a heartache, a breakup, something of that sort, there is options in your future. It's interesting because it's almost like these should be flipped. This was kind of reading as like a relationship, and this is kind of reading like, you know, having job options and things are going to come together, you know, all of that. And then the victory, success, getting the job. Let me clarify this side and maybe all right. I like to use different decks so that if the same card wants to come out, it sure can, and then it really, you know, is clarifying or getting its point across, I guess you'd say. You know, like if we get the Empress again, then that's really going to show that that's a really high energy in this reading. But the Empress can't come out again if I continue to use that deck. So let me clarify the Empress, the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Whoa. Two of Swords. Four of Wands under the deck. So there's needing to make a decision that you're not really wanting to see. With the Four of Wands under there. When it comes to Four of Wands, can talk about your home. So there might be a decision that you need to address, but you're kind of not wanting to. Here's the Four of Wands again. So that this was under the deck and then now it just came out. So the Four of Wands is it's a celebration. It can be the marriage card. It's kind of like where things are doing well, so you're able, and you have the four pillars, so that gives you the foundation. It brings stability, so you're able to take a pause and celebrate the good that's going on. So this is why this can be the marriage card, because it's kind of like things have come together and it's taking time to celebrate. The four pillars can also talk about your stability. It's the happy home card. With that new thing coming in, with that pentacle that was under the deck with this, that makes me feel like you're maybe deciding about maybe a new home, and there's a lot of interesting that there'd be a lot of options right now, though, because it is very hard to do house shopping right now. So maybe you're just all the ones you're looking at and you'll find the right one. I mean, we have Three of Pentacles here. So that could be talking about maybe moving in with a significant other for some of you. And, you know, that's kind of a big step because you've been, you know, healing from past things, and now you're ready to take that next step. What do we have under the deck? Queen of Wands. So that is fire. It can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Possibly you're healing from that energy, or that could be the new pentacle coming in. That could be the celebration, the new person, things coming together with that person. Two of Swords. As you can see, she is blindfolded. And it's the refusal to see or make a choice that needs to be made. So it's a difficult decision. Things are coming together, and there is success and victory in this. There's choices. I'm going to go over here. I really feel like I need to clarify this one more. Persistence, patience, practicality. Does this work out over here at all? I mean, persistence is the definition in the Wounded Warrior card that was under the deck, for the Empress, where you are, persistence pays off. Like you're getting your energy to push through. Like, you're wounded and you're worn out and you've gone through all this crap, but you're being persistent and you're pushing through. So, maybe this has been a long process of well, here's the other thing too. With the Four of Wands here, with this card, this can be that you're not seeing things clearly for what they are. Like there could be, maybe some options or choices that really aren't options. But the Four of Wands means everything's kind of on the table and out in the open, and nothing's being hidden from you. So this does mean you have choices when it comes to whatever is going on. And clearly you have to make a choice. And there will be victory in that. Maybe, the Queen of Wands is very confident, in a sense of maybe it's to harness your fire energy inside of you to kind of be more like the Queen of Wands, where you would I don't know. Let me get one of these. And I'm going to get maybe the advice from the universe as well. What is this beautiful thing? Lepidite. Transition, release, change. Change is coming, and Lepidite is the perfect crystal to help you with those transitions. By becoming aware of bad habits and patterns, we can release them to make room for new ones. Sustain healthy lifestyle. Lepidite helps us let go of attachments and old behaviors and addictions, clearing away emotional ties to the stories we tell ourselves. Lepidite encourages self-love on all levels, even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. Write the story you want to live. So right here, that's kind of taking that step back. And okay, so this energy does clear out this. So I'm going to put this crystal over this energy to help clear out the bad habits and patterns, or the addictions and old behaviors, or the stories that we tell ourselves, that negative self-talk, or like, so that will clear that out. I'm going to pull another one maybe for this side then. Another crystal. Whoa. Snakeskin agate. Oh, look at it. It says strength, privacy, and self-love. Oh, that's cool looking. All right. I don't know if I want to take this because I feel like these were coming out. This is the one that was wanting to come out. These came out like that. So being comfortable in your own skin takes time, and snakeskin agate helps boost self-esteem and self-awareness, so you can do just that. That is what I was feeling with the Empress when she first came out. Like working on yourself, having that self-love, all of that stuff. This agate gives you the confidence to step out of your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd, so if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, this stone, carry on your activities in peace, this is the stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate a kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. That's why it says privacy up here. Wow, that's kind of cool. Like if you have social anxiety, I don't think I've ever read this one before. That is so cool. I might need one of these. Being comfortable in your own skin takes time. So that could be why the Queen of Wands is here for some of you, because she would embody that. So this could be the advice, to have that self-love and that strength, and she's got like a high self-esteem. She's very confident, all of that. Gives you the confidence to step out of your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all with your discretion. This, I think, is the advice, because you're protecting yourself and you kind of have yourself in a bubble, being the wounded warrior. You are healing and you are doing the self-love. Things are definitely coming together. There's time for celebration, and you definitely have choices. So I think what you're doing, you're on the right track. This is success and victory, but it is also public recognition. So maybe there is something publicly that you're going to be, that you're deciding on, So I'm going to go ahead and put this energy over the Two of Swords so it can help you make the decision possibly, or give you that confidence that you need. So we'll go ahead and put that energy over that. And now I want to get, I guess we'll go ahead with one of these for any last advice or messages from the universe for this reading, or any other messages just for Aquarius in general. I don't like it when I can't tell if I'm in the right deck or not. Grieving. And then we have dreams under the deck. You might be dreaming of a loved one that's passed away, and this is a totally different message. It's letting you know that you are, that it is real, that they are really there, visiting you in your dreams. Those ones where it's so real, that's because it is. I'm going to go ahead over here a minute, because I was feeling like I needed, this isn't even the deck that I wanted. Where is it? Alright, we're going to go with this. this isn't the one I thought it was, but actually, I'm going to pull one more for this because I feel like I'm still trying to decode that story. And it might just be because it's general and you will kind of take it how it resonates for you, which I think I need to start saying that when I'm opening my readings. You know, 'cause some of the readings can be very deep or heavy, and I don't want someone claiming it as theirs if it doesn't fit. Page of Cups, new excitement. So there is definitely something new coming in here that you're going to be grabbing. Ooh, and the Chariot. I mean, it's weird because if this was over here, I'd be saying you might be getting a new car. So new love for you singles out there that have gone through a lot of shit. There is new love coming in because you have choices. You had under the deck the Ace of Coins, and now you have the Page, and the Page is the one who grabs the Ace. So that means something is coming in. Even with this Earth sign or this Earth card, we have roses and we have a heart. So be patient, practical, and persistent. And over here, you know, like really take that step back, clear your mind, and you deserve this, not this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. If this has brought you any kind of clarity in your situation, make sure to subscribe so you'll know when I'm back on again. And I appreciate all of the support here for the channel, and I will see you guys next time.